Haters, YouTubers, folks, MJ here with my next installment on Jeff's dart build. I got it mocked up kind of real quick here. I got the front done, but I wanted to show the back's probably going to come up just a smidge yet. But I wanted to get some pictures, a video of this as I'm going along. That's pretty low. Like I said, front wheels are done. I bare metal foiled the dog dishes. So those look good. They're all polished up. Main thing is I wanted to mock it up to make sure the motor fits. I had a little fit issues yesterday. Tidbit stuff here and there, Just had to fine tune it, adjust it a little bit. I'm sure Jeff will be doing that when he does his one-to-one. But as far as the fit, it's not bad. Excuse me. Now that's an elephant motor in an engine bay. Firewall I haven't touched yet. I still got to fine tune that. We'll get that done hopefully this evening. I've got it just setting on the back tires. The rear end's the next installment here. But she's low. She's pretty low. The exhaust I did last night. It's part new, part kit. From this point up is from the 09 Challenger, and then from that point down is the 68 Dart donor kit. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to probably foil the tips. Chrysler square ones. They're really nice. It's going to look really good hanging out the back of this. The pipe I done in steel. The mufflers and the cats I done in aluminum. So I would like to get the chassis all buttoned up, so that's all done. Then I'll probably work on the interior next. And then the last part will be the body. Some mods I gotta do to like the rear bumper. But yeah, I'm gonna save that. It's usually backwards for me. I usually have the body done, but for some reason I think I'm gonna wait. I gotta fine tune that a little bit, but I think I'm gonna wait and do the body last. That way I know everything else fits really good. I have the donor one over there. That one's not gonna get built right away, but it's gonna be close. And that's gonna be my slant 6 car. So, but I wanted to get a real quick video here of where I stand right now and how the stance on the car sits, which is just awesome. Let me show the detail work underneath. Just all in all, oh my god, I can just imagine what that motor's going to be like. That's going to be a perfect sleeper. Did notice one thing though, the chassis is going to come up a bit. I'll have to, I'll put the interior pan in over there and try to get my height so I know what I can do here, how much I have to play with. So I can get the back pretty low, almost as low as it was in the beginning of the video. So bear with me, folks. It's going to be back and forth, and I have an errand to run here in about an hour, so I'll see what I can get done in that time. In fact, I'm going to start playing around with the rear end here. I gotta get it guide holes done, which I'll show. Get it all cut apart so I can put spacer blocks in there so I can move the rear end away from the leaf springs, because the rear end is over the springs. So about the only way to lower the stance of the car is to put spacer blocks between the rear end the axle tubes and the leaf springs. So, alrighty, folks, bear with me here, and we'll be back. Okay, folks, we're back. I have already drilled out the axle tubes. So I have a location hole, so I know where this all goes. And I'm going to grab my photo etch blade and I sit here and we're going to figure out what's the best angle to cut from. Try to do it as straight as you can. I mean, I could probably use the cutoff wheel, but that'll damage the area, so we don't want to, you know, ruin too much. Gotta make it look presentable too. Just be careful when you're cutting so you don't cut yourself. About halfway through it. So it gives you a general idea. Just about through. Okay. There's one. Now I'll go ahead and get this other side cut, and I'll get back with you. Okay, folks, we're back. I want to show you the progress made. Of course, it's not going to be spaced that much. It'll be coming out the top of the body, huh? But just to give you a general idea, I set it up the rear end on jack stands. And with the guide holes I drilled before, this way I know when the rear end goes back in, it's dead on. So it's just a matter of building the right spacers now and getting our ride height set up. But more on that in a few. I gotta get ready to take off, so I'll try to come back a little later. Like I said, I'm gonna try to have this uploaded tonight too, so everybody can see this little tip here, and hopefully you enjoy it. And we'll be back later on. Bye for now. Hi folks, MJ here. We're back. Trying to get some things set up here. Gotta make some shims for a wheel back, and it's got a big opening. So in order for it to fit here, as you can see, big opening. So I'm gonna cut down a couple of plastic tubing here. There's that one. Fits in there nice and tight. And then I'll cut this one to length. We'll insert it in there. And then I'll have to drill out the center so the axle goes in here. So that's what we're doing. So give me a little bit. I'll be back. Let me get set up here and we'll start cutting.